commuters, residents of halls, undergraduate students, graduate students, clubs and societies, international students, students of UWI Mona. I ask this question, are you in good hands? No. I say this question, I ask you this question, really to get you thinking about who you would need to choose as your leader, as your president. And I say this to you, that I confidently say that I am that person. Now why do I say that? I say let the work speak for itself. I have been the social sciences rep, the faculty cohort leader, and I served diligently last year. Added to that this year, things that I have done. I have completed all constitutional requirements and have done more. That includes reviving the clubs and societies committee. That includes working with international students to establish UWI curriculum. That includes working with commuters to distribute 2,400 meals during the exam time. That also includes currently conducting a research and response project that is examining your needs and your concerns on this campus. And of course, that includes working in different capacities on committees on the Guild and committees in the university. So really, it's a case where everybody who has been touched by the things that I have done have been in good hands. And I say to you that if you should give me the opportunity to be Guild President, that you would be in good hands with Franz. Now what do I want to do? I want to bring something called the inclusive agenda. That simply means that no matter what niche you may be found in while being a student at this university, your needs will be addressed. And to do so, I will address three main areas. I would go for greater representation and advocacy, the empowerment of you, the students, and more accountability. How would I bring more representation and advocacy for you, the students? Let me tell you. It's a case where I would bring something called a special interest committee, where students who do not get full representation simply because of the myriad of issues that they have, or because they have no representation, they would get that directly through their president. Those groups include disabled students, gender students who have no faculty rep, commuters whose 12,000 usually overwhelms the one commuters rep, postgraduate students, UTC and WJC who are often just not seen under the microscope. So my plan includes something for everybody as long as you're a student. Also, I would bring something called the special situation open discussion. Let me explain what that is. When certain things may happen on this campus, for example, the incident that happened the other day that raised the issue about gender-based violence, it would be my responsibility as a Guild President to address that. It simply means that I would open a forum to have discussions where you students can voice your concerns and also put recommendations. So at the end of the day, the power is not solely within the council, but really with you, the student. Now, how would I empower students? Bob Marley said, free yourself from mental slavery. But to do so, you must be educated. It simply means that as long as I am your president, I would educate you about what your rights are as a paid student of this university. And so long that you shall know your rights, it simply means that nobody can infringe on what you are supposed to get and what you are entitled to. And of course, I would bring it even into a larger scale, where I would seek to do what the now president is trying to do, and really continue the movement to revive the Jamaican Union of Tertiary Students, so that issues that are affecting you and affecting other tertiary students, we would be able to come together and really show the people what's really up and that we mean business. Yeah? Alright, good. Now, how am I going to bring more accountability? I've served on this council for 2 years and I've done research about how the reporting system goes. And really it's a case where councillors struggle to make monthly reports simply because of the large amount of things that they have to do. And at the end of the day, the students are the ones who suffer because they do not know what's happening. I looked at large organizations that do things similar to the Guild, and their reporting system is done quarterly. Hence, as a president, I would move the notion for reports to be done quarterly. So instead of councillors struggling to provide monthly reports and are unable to do so, they may have more time to do so over a quarter session. Now, I must say something before I wrap up. There are some persons who have been saying that I am soft, that I am not assertive, and I cannot be a leader. But I say this to you. God is my God. He has not given me a spirit of fear,